What's up, everybody? This is Ahmed with A. Roberson Photo, A. Roberson Media, and I am back with another unboxing video. But before I get into my unboxing, I have to start this video with a quick disclaimer. Today is laundry day. So in my unboxing footage, you'll see me in my gym shorts and socks. Don't kill me. I'm a regular guy just like you, and today is just one of those days where I felt like filming and didn't feel like getting dressed or waiting for the laundry to finish so I can get dressed. So if you can get past that, let's go ahead and get into this unboxing. What's up, everybody? This is Ahmed with A. Roberson Photo, A. Roberson Media, and like I said in the intro, today we are doing an unboxing of the Cayer BV30L. There we go, BV30L video tripod. This will be a relatively informal unboxing because I've been using this tripod for all my past videos and just felt the need to go ahead and do an unboxing, considering that I never did one before. Why haven't I done one before? I don't know. But while looking for things in my home, in my video arsenal to unbox and review, I decided why not go ahead and give a review of this Cayer tripod, which I will say is absolutely awesome. I've never owned a video tripod. I've owned plenty of photography tripods, and of course video tripods are different than photography tripods. Why? Simply because of the fluid head motion. Most tripods that I've owned have ball heads on them where you can adjust the ball head and tilt left, right, side to side, and so on and so forth. But with video tripods, they don't necessarily have ball heads, so to speak, just like photography tripod heads, but they have fluid heads, and to my understanding they actually have actual fluid inside the head, and that fluid is for very smooth panning action, really smooth drag to tilt back and forward or pan side to side or whatever way you feel to move the tripod head for your video needs. With that, I've done a very informal, quick unboxing, and most of this video will have a lot of B footage and just unboxing footage rather than me talking your ear off like I usually do. But I just wanted to show you how this tripod actually functions, and in the video, that the little B footage that you'll see, the little clips here and there that I'll throw in, you'll see how the panning, tilting, well, I guess tilting motion forward and back is really smooth. And also you'll see how the side to side panning works, how smooth it is. I know there are other brands, like Manfrotto comes to mind as a good brand that I've seen a lot when I was actually researching a video tripod. So I landed on the Cayer because of the price point and because of the great reviews that it's gotten. And so far, in my experience, I've had nothing but positive experience with it. I mean, everything about this tripod is right. I have had no bad experience whatsoever, no stability issues, no weight issues, no accidental drag or panning issues. Once it's locked into position, it holds position. And more importantly, the way it's designed, the way it's built, as I'm sure a lot of other tripod heads are built, it has, for the mounting plate, it has a secure locking pin. So that way, if you make a rookie mistake, like I have a couple of times when I was trying to get used to my cameras and mounting them and whatnot, I would accidentally tilt the pan head forward, not realizing that the camera is not locked into position, that the mounting plate is not locked into position. So when I would tilt it forward, it would accidentally launch itself to the front. But because of the locking pin, it keeps rookies like me from making mistakes of tilting forward without having the mounting plate locked into position, therefore saving me from ruining a very expensive camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and just jump to a lot of B footage here and just show you what features that this tripod has and what I like about it. And honestly, if I was to try to do a pros and cons, I absolutely have no cons. I mean, yeah, I don't have much to compare it to in terms of other brand tripods, but even going from good photography tripods that I do have, I have a O-bin tripod, which is great for travel, lightweight. And if you look at the side-by-side footage, you'll see how it stacks up in height, build quality even. The O-bin tripod is pretty sturdy for my needs and is very, very lightweight. But the reason why I stopped using it, A, is because it is a photography tripod versus a video tripod. So it doesn't pan side to side or tilt front and back as smooth as a video tripod would. It doesn't have a handle for tilting and panning like a video tripod does. But also height limitations. You'll see in the footage here, the height, this Cayer tripod, the max height is 72 inches. What is that, 6 feet? I'm 5'8.5", 5'9" on a good day, and this thing is still way taller than me. Of course, it's 6 feet. I'm only 5'9". But compared to the O-bin tripod, I think the max height, even with the pole fully extended, I think the max height on there may be 5'8.5", 5'9", like me. But when you need that additional height, what am I supposed to do? Hold it up and try to keep it steady? That's not going to work. So this Cayer tripod with that additional height definitely comes into play. So go ahead and check out the unboxing footage, and I'll wrap this up shortly in a minute. So I wanted to go ahead and do a relatively quick unboxing, or informal unboxing, since you can see I've already unboxed it. This is my Cayer BV30L, I believe it is, video tripod, and just want to show you how it comes. It comes in a cardboard box, of course, but it comes with this awesome carrying case. Very well made nylon carrying case, and the carrying strap is optional if you want to attach it and use it or not. Honestly, I leave my tripod set up. I mean, I don't travel with it much, but if I choose to do so, got the case for it, right? And like I said, since I've already unboxed it and I've already been using this tripod, just go ahead and unzip. And one of the things that comes with it, obviously, is I guess you want to call it a pivoting arm. You know, when you want to pan, a panning arm maybe. So let me set that aside really quick and get this tripod out of this case. The tripod does come in plastic, but again, I've already been using this thing, so no need to put it back into plastic and take it back out just for the sake of this video, right? But I want to also show you that it does come with some additional hardware. Comes with an additional mounting plate. I don't know if other tripod companies send their tripods with additional mounting plates, but this does. I guess you have dual cameras, dual mounting plate, that way you can switch between without having to unscrew and redo. Comes with your Allen keys and Cayer paperwork. But I'll leave that back in the case because right now I currently only have one camera that I usually mount to this tripod. So let me move the case aside. And as I bring the tripod up, I wanted to show you, and I have some other additional B footage, this mounting plate quick release button. I mean, you have the security knob on the side to lock your mounting plate in place. You can see it move. I hope you can see it move a little bit as I unscrew and rescrew it. But this security locking mechanism keeps it from falling. And if you see in the footage, I risk my Canon camera to let it fall, just to show how much I trust this locking pin and how secure it is. So let me go ahead and attach the panning arm. It just goes into place. It has gears, so you can kind of pivot it and put it in whatever position you like. And this simply screws into the preset mounting hole. And you see the gears will line up with the gears here, so you can set it to whatever position is most comfortable for you. So let me just go ahead and quickly mount this up. And once I get close to making it as tight as I like, put the gears in position. And there we have it. If it's not right as I have it right now, I can always undo it, move it into a different position, and then lock it back down. And if you don't like the tightening lever in whatever position, you just lift it and you can position it however you see fit. It goes back into place, and there you have it. So let me move this panning arm down just a hair. And depending on whether you're left or right-handed, you can actually mount the panning arm on either side. This side or that, they're equal on both sides. Here you have the fluid side-by-side panning locking screw. So lock that into position. Tripod head stays in position. So let me go ahead and move these stools out the way, and I'll set the tripod up and continue this brief unboxing. To open the tripod, you simply just pull, and I don't know what this particular piece is called, but it keeps everything even. Keeps everything evenly spread. Set the tripod down, and what I'll actually do is my Canon camera has the mounting plate already on it. So I'll just go ahead and slide that into position and move that and use the locking arm on that side, and there we are. Use this panning or tilting screw, loosen it so I can pan smoothly. And it has a nice drag to it, so your panning can be really smooth. Great for video, right? So let me go ahead and lock that back into position, and gonna unscrew these locking nuts, I suppose, and I can easily raise the height that much more. And the best part, but also somewhat of a confusing part to me at least, is it comes with, or it has a ball level here. And what I did was, when I first got it, I had all the legs fully extended as best they could possibly be to their furthest height, and it still wasn't level. My camera was sitting off a little bit, and it was freaking me out. I was getting upset thinking I would have to return this thing, but come to find out, it was, of course, a rookie mistake on my part. You know, I'm the king of doing that. But also, this carrying arm, well, I don't know if it's necessarily a carrying arm, but it also works to, if you unscrew it, you can actually pivot the head. It's not necessarily a ball head like a tripod would have, like a camera tripod rather. But for video, I mean, I guess it's a positioning handle, but if you unscrew it, turn it clockwise, you can actually position the ball head perfectly centered, then turn it counterclockwise to lock it into position. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the ball head, and when I locked it in position, it was perfectly centered, at least to my eye, at least for the moment, but it works, and there you have it. So, and really quickly, I just want to talk about the weight of this tripod. I believe this tripod is made out of aluminum, and it weighs in at roughly, what, about 9 pounds, 8.5, 9 pounds. Aluminum, you hear it click, weighs in roughly around 9 pounds, and at maximum height, as you'll see in some of the B footage, it stands at 72 inches. And I am 5'8.5", 5'9" on a good day. And even on my best day, this thing is still much taller than me. I put some B footage in where I'm standing side by side next to it, and you can see that it is much taller than me. I don't know any situation where I necessarily need that. Maybe if I'm filming over a crowd, I could stand above a crowd and film. That way, that additional height would come in handy. And lastly, just want to talk about the feet. The feet on this tripod, they are rubber feet, and they actually pivot a little bit. So depending on what type of floor you're on, they will actually pivot, so that way everything stays properly aligned, properly balanced. Of course, I'm making this more difficult. There you go. But the feet do pivot, so that way when it's sitting on the floor, all the feet are positioned in the right angle, and that way everything's level on the floor, and you don't have to worry about the ball head or the leveling bubble being off position again and driving you crazy like I drove myself crazy. So I just wanted to show you that really quickly, and I will do some outside panning with the tripod just to show you how smooth it actually does flow, and we'll wrap this up. So in conclusion, yes, it is not fair to compare a video tripod to a photography tripod that has a ball head versus a fluid panning and tilting head that a video tripod should actually have. But in conclusion, my key factors are, of course, build quality is very important. Also, the panning from side to side and the tilting from front to back is extremely important when you're doing video. I mean, that goes without saying. It speaks for itself. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be for, and that's what it actually does. I can't do that with a photography tripod, and I have several, and they're just for still imagery. Yeah, you can tilt them down, point them down, mount them very low, but still, they're designed for still imagery, not for motion capture like video. Also, another key factor in the build of this Cayer tripod, I like the way the feet pivot. So no matter what surface you're mounting on, they'll tilt and pivot as they need to be in order to stay level and stay firmly placed on the ground. The adjustable leg height is great. Yeah, on a tripod, a photography tripod, you can also adjust the leg height up and down depending on whatever surface you're on that's uneven. But the same thing with this video tripod, it does the exact same thing, and it's very secure with the locking wheels. They're very strong, very secure. A lot of tripods use the open and close clicking type locks, which are fine, but I actually like the wheels that the Cayer brand uses on their tripod. It seems to be more steady and more precise. Is it? I don't know, but for me, it seems that way. And lastly, of course, my photography tripods do have a bubble level, but this one has a bubble level just the same, but it's also an adjustable bubble level. As you see in the footage where I was tilting the handle or the arm, you can actually spin it clockwise, unloosen it, and you can rotate it as you see fit in order to get level, especially if you're on an unlevel field, uneven field, and then you can adjust the head, so to speak, to be level even though your tripod isn't. So aside from that, just the strong aluminum build quality, the good weight, the good weight helps against vibration, all that, just the way it's designed, everything about it is a win. I have again, no cons whatsoever. I mean, I don't have another to compare it to, but given the reviews, given the quality of the build, even if I did compare it to another more professional video tripod, I just can't see how much more better another video tripod would be. Maybe it's carbon fiber, a little bit lighter weight. Maybe the panning and tilting head is a little smoother. I don't know, but for my needs, for my purposes, even when I grow even further in my video and start doing my film minutes and short film, I still can't see a reason why I would upgrade this tripod. And more importantly, even if I did upgrade to a big time camera, I'm using my new Canon Vixia HF-G50, and I think this camera weighs maybe 2 pounds on its best day. Even if I was to upgrade to a Red camera or an ARRI camera, I think this maximum weight on this tripod is 13 pounds or something like that. I can't imagine, at least not at my level right now, I can't imagine using a big 13-pound system. So I have no need to upgrade this Cayer. Right now, for my needs, going forward, years forward, because I'm not gonna just dive into video or excel in videography as I've done with my photography career. Not so soon, at least I don't think so, but anything can happen. But anyway, for my needs, for my purposes, I see no reason why I won't have this Cayer tripod, the BV30L. I don't see any reason why I won't have this for years to come. So anyway, this is Ahmed with A. Roberson Photo, A. Roberson Media, and if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and please feel free to leave a comment. I always respond to my comments, and as I always say in my disclaimer, if it is a rude, unnecessary comment, I'll delete it. Why? Because it's rude and unnecessary. Yeah, you might say that I'm a rookie and my videos suck. I've said that since day one. But if you've been following me to know my videos suck, you've also been following me to notice my progression. I think I'm getting better as I go, and I hope you think so too. And please subscribe, if you want to see more of my progression, more of my unboxing, and more of my photography and Photoshop tutorials and whatever else I could think of. So have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.